Hey everybody, how you all doing on today? Peace and blessings to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. I pray you guys are doing well. I wanted to jump on real fast to talk about bows for a minute, okay? I just wanted to, from my perspective, from my experience, from my, you know, just doing what I've been doing over the last few years. There are many on here that have been doing bows for long, long, long periods of time. But I just wanted to give just my little 2 cents, my little, say on bows, guys. I don't want, when I first started out doing bows, I never knew until maybe about 5 years ago, I think, about 5 years ago, that people actually handmade their own bows. I thought you always had to go into a store and buy bows, but it wasn't until I got on YouTube that changed my life. it it really, I was so shocked to see that people actually made their own bows. And some are you know simple to make, and others require a lot more time, a lot more skill. Some bows, there are some bows that people, it could be the same bow, but people have different techniques of doing them, but they still have the same outcome. It's still the same bow, but one person on this side may do it one way and the person over here may do it different, but it comes together and it's still the same bow. So it's just whatever is comfortable for you, and how you do bows, and how how you are at creating a bow for your gift. They are not always necessary to put on your gifts. We have plenty of store bought bows, which is why I'm really on here to talk about bows, because a lot of people tend to get discouraged in this community. That I just happen to see some things that uh, um, I just want to say that don't ever be scared because you are using a store bought bow versus a handmade bow. That you are out of the loop. You are out of you're just not a part of this community. We could do a lot of things when it comes to bow and to bows. There are a lot of ways to learn how to do bows, whether it's your own self will to learn it on your own, or if somebody's teaching you. There's a lot of stuff out on YouTube that you can learn how to use. How to learn how to make bows. And so I just want to go over my table real fast to show you guys what I have here. There was just stuff that I just picked out, because I'm still clearing out my area. And I just laid some things out on the table, and I want to show you some bows that I actually got from Timu um, last week. So I just want to, again, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I got this on here because I lost the little backing off of the bow, because I was going to use this on a gift a couple months ago around Christmas, and I decided to go with something else. But don't be scared. Don't be scared to buy a. Don't be scared to use a store bought bow. Now, any way it goes, whether you make a bow handmade or whether you buy a store bought, proper placement, and the way you put it on your gift is gonna make a difference. Okay, you just don't slap it up there, and keep going. There's time that you still have to put into even using a store bought bow. Okay, so it depends on how you do your gifts and how nice and neat and how professional you want your gift to look. You can still use this. You still can go with. I'm looking. Hold on a minute. I don't feel like going back upstairs, guys. I meant to bring like a basket or something down with me so I can demonstrate. But it depends. It depends on how you do this bow will still work versus a now the red one. I had a nice pretty big red one that I used for something else. But depending on how you use your bowl, how you set it up, your wrapping, your box, everything. If you use a store bought bowl, you better make sure that your container, your item is wrapped really, really nice, it's still got something on the outside that makes it look real professional. Like like this here. This is just a gift box. You could still take some ribbon and put around here and then put your bow on top. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It don't always have to be a handmade bow, okay? So I wanted to point this out. You know, don't be scared of the bows. Depending on what your gift is, man, I wouldn't put this on a big gift. Of course, this goes on a small gift. If that's my daughter, she's giving praise to God this morning. Listen to her. Hallelujah. She's giving praise and glory to God this morning. Okay. So anyway, this is a small bow that you would use on this smaller type gift. Don't be afraid of the. Don't be afraid of the small. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to use the store bought bows. Okay. Any bow would do you. It depends on what the gift is. Use Sometimes you don't have the time. You don't have the time. I reserve pre-made store-bought bows just in case I run out of time. I don't have time to make bows, um, and I don't always pre-make hand bows for myself. A lot of people in this community make pre-made hand bows because they already know what their their baskets are going to be before times, or they make multiples of the same type of gifts. Me, I am a different kind of gift basket. I consider myself to be more of a gift basket designer. I don't make a lot of the same gifts, so I never know what type of ribbon I'm going to put on a gift. So I don't want to pre-make anything because I can pre-make it, but will I use it? Will that bow be sitting here for like months and months, and I done took my time, and made a pre-made bow, and it's just still sitting there? So I have to make my bows as I go. I don't know, and I don't want to make pre-made bows because I don't know if I'm going to be using those, down the pike for any of my gifts, immediately. But those who have bigger businesses and are doing these types of things, they may go ahead and pre-make their bows and have them off to the side. Okay, so that doesn't work for me myself. I can't do that because I feel like I'll be investing my time, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be using any of those things that I pre-made. So I make my bows as I go. So, but I always reserve. I always pick up some neutral, some standard type bows that could go with anything that I do. So this is what I try to do on my end, and usually, don't be scared. Don't be scared of the store-bought bows, okay? So I showed you the different variations. I got most of my bows from Dollar Tree. These are cute for little kids' gifts, okay? You can put these on if kids. What kids know about pre-made bows? What are they? They don't care. They just want to get what's on the inside of the gift. So put something little cute, a little pretty, out there for a child. If you can, if you want to, if you want to make a pre-made bow that's really cute and fun too, do that. But if you just, if you press for time, buy these and put these on the side. And, this can help you out with, getting your gifts out there into being sold. So a lot of these things here, pre-made bows, I was going to use these for Valentine's Day, guys. I was going to use these, but then I went with something else. But I just had these on the side just in case I decided that, I was trying to go with something else. Don't be afraid of the bows. Don't be afraid of the pre-made bows. They have some really cute bows out there. Don't be afraid. Make sure your gift is looking like something to begin with. Make sure it's nice and tight and it looks right. Before you stick your bows on there, I even make bows out of these. I get these from Dollar Tree, and I make bows with these. I have a tutorial on how I use these scarves to make a bow for my gifts. So I'm not going to do it right now. Maybe I'll sit down one day and just go through different ways that I make bows from out of different things. But I use scarves too. I get these from Dollar Tree, and they're really nice for every season, that Dollar Tree has. Um, they're different, they're different holiday scarves, okay? All right, so don't be afraid of the ribbons, guys. Don't don't be afraid of the ribbons. You can use these for bows now. With these type of things here, and I'm gonna go, okay, I'm gonna show you these here. Don't be afraid of these. You can use these, um, but it takes more than one piece. It takes more than one piece to make a bow, so you don't want to take, hold on, I meant to bring my scissors, hold on. And I need me some scissors. If I don't get me some scissors, these can barely cut. But you don't want to just like use one. You don't want to just use one piece and just, just make a bow. You can, depending on the size of the gift, depending on the size of the gift, depending on the size. But you want to make you about maybe, for a bigger size gift or make make about two or three of these and put them together. Put them together, link them together, and put them on your gift. It's not always good to put. I'm not gonna say it's not always good. No way is the right way if you ask me. No way is the right way if you ask me. It depends on you, your vision, and how you see the gift. So if you just want to put this one little one and you stick it on there and it looks like it's all that in a bag of chips, put that on there if that's what brings your gift out. But sometimes you don't have to just go with one. You can put two or three of these together, two of these and three of these together, and make it a little fuller and put it on your gift. So don't be afraid of the ribbon, for your gift. If you, let me see. Hold on again, guys. I'm sorry for putting you on hold. Hold on. Okay, I should have been a little bit more prepared. Um, I'm going to use this glass as an example. Now, see, if this glass is filled up with candy or something, yeah, this would look cute on there with just one, you know. Or you can enhance it and put like two or three more together and make it more fuller. So it depends on if this is your presentation and everything looks very nice. I think this would look cute as a little bow on your gift. It don't always have to be big a big bow. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big presentation. Here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to. It don't have to be a big presentation. A little simple bow would be really cute. Okay, so don't ever get discouraged with using ribbon as a bow because everything don't have to be big and it don't have to be over the top. All right, because small sometimes less is more. Okay, sometimes less is more. When you where's this? This here. Even these here. Let me show you something. Okay, this bow, the same thing. This bow, if you tie it around this here, can you see? Okay, I don't think you can see. I'm tying it around the glass here, and this is not the gift. This is just a presentation with the bow I'm talking about. So if you have this on a bigger size gift, like a basket. Say you have a big basket, right? You have a big old basket, right? And you stick something like this on. You have a big old basket, and you just take that and stick that on there. I don't think that would look right. I'm gonna be honest. You have a big old basket, and you take one of these and you tie it on there. That ain't gonna look right. You know, a big over the top bow would, but if you wanted to use ribbon, okay, all right. Because sometimes everybody can't afford a ribbon. It depends on where you are at financially. That people cannot invest that time. I mean that money into their business yet with buying, large amounts of ribbon and trying to put gifts together, and it's going to require a whole lot more ribbon. that that's a lot more money financially. This is why I don't like to discourage people from using what you have, what you got. Use what you got and bow it out. That's all I could just say. Use what you got and bow it out. All right, so if you have a big gift and all you have is some some little ribbons and stuff like this, do multiple layers. Do multiple layers. Do multiple layers of ribbon. Just do multiple layers. Okay, you got yourself a nice little gift, and you only got, well, all I can afford is just some ribbon. Okay, all right, just do the best you can with what you have. Don't just don't do standard, okay? Because you can make this stand out too. Wait a minute, where'd it go? You can make this stand out. It's all right. Use what you got and just make it look nice. Just don't, throw one piece of ribbon up there, because people do like ribbon. I mean, the ribbon do, what I'm saying. You see, you just take multiple pieces of ribbon. Now, this is from Dollar Tree. All right, so you can make multiple gifts, multiple bows for your gifts. I'm take two more pieces up, guys. Okay. So, just taking multiple pieces off and try to work with that. All right, come on now. What's the problem here? Okay. So you want to take your ribbon and you want to then either tie it around. Again, this is the glass here is not the gift. We're just imagining right now, let's just use our imagination that we're tying this on a big gift. Okay? So let me just do it up here, guys. I'm sorry because I want to get some things started, and I just decided I knew I was going to do this video today, but then something else popped up that I want to get done, and I want to go ahead and do that. So let's pretend this is on top of the big gift, okay? So what you're going to do is just take this and make you some layers, and just put some layers, even more than this if you want to, or you can take it. Okay, so again, this is the top of the gift, the big gift. Instead of putting one little piece of ribbon up there like that on a big gift, make it layers. Make it layers, or you could take it and make it into a bow. Wait a minute. Let me put you on hold, guys. Hold on. So you won't be waiting. Okay, guys. So, you could take it and make a bow out of it. See? I think that's cute. Y'all may not think it's cute, but I think it's cute. And let's pretend that it's on the big gift. And, this is your bow here. Okay. Let me see how I can hold this, guys. Let's just pretend. I'm sorry, I'm not. Let's just pretend that this is the gift here. And it has the big bow on top. If you can imagine it without my finger in the way. Okay? This can go on top of the big gift. Until you get more skilled, until you get more, build your building your bow skills up. You could take little things like this and make it work for you. So don't be afraid of the ribbon. Just don't use one piece of ribbon. That's what I would think. If you use one piece of ribbon, just make it work for you. But do something a little bit more out the box. Okay, so this can work on a big gift until you build your skills up with your bigger bows. Now, see, I made this one for a gift for Valentine's Day. I made this one, you can't really tell without it being on the gift itself, but I made this one for that little heart shape. If you can find, it's on one of my Valentine's Day gifts. In fact, it's a short. You'll see it on there. I made this. I just took some ribbon. Well, I'm English. I put it on the video, but this is a little cute bow. All right, at least in my eyes, it's a cute bow. And something I was going to say. Now this here, now I made this bow. I tell you, um, I'm just going to mention LBA, LBN, LBE. I think we all know her in the basket community here. And I try to now. I'm still learning. I can't. She know how to do it. I can't figure it out. But I still need help in this type of bow style that she does on her channel. I looked at it and I just can't because it's how the video is. Like here, let me see. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, my space ran out of my camera. I had to do what I had to do there. So let me hurry up and jump off of here. I was talking about the bow, like, LBE, she had a tutorial on there. I really couldn't get it, so it's kind of hard. People can pump out what they know really, really fast by them doing it all the time. But, as a newbie, I try to work out this one the best way. But it still turned out kind of cute to me. I do. I like the pattern on here. But it takes a little bit longer time, to learn that technique, and it's kind of hard, I don't know, at least to me, to try to see how to do that, when you're not actually right there at the person. But, you know, this is a technique that I have learned, to make a long story short. This is a technique that I was trying to learn on, over social media. And, it's okay, but I wanted to look like hers a little bit more than this, okay? So, it depends, how, we pick up things, that we see on YouTube, versus, trying to learn that ourselves, in the type of way when you're actually with a person, a live person. I don't just let me just rephrase that. Don't discourage what we see, because there are a lot of other channels and a lot of other people who show how to do ribbons and how to do things. But sometimes with the hand technique, you can't really pick it up really, really well on over line. It's really hard to kind of see, because things are switched around. When you're looking at, if you're sitting on the right, but when you do it on the social media or online, you're actually on the left side. So it's like things flip around. And so when you're trying to see what somebody's doing, it kind of don't register when you're doing something like this. We're not talking about other things, where it's obvious what people are doing. But when it comes to the hand techniques and you're trying to see, it's flipped around and you can't really pick it up. So enough time on that. There are different other things you can use. You can use Tuli for bows. You can use Tuli for bows. You can use, again, you can use, well, not this type of ribbons. And you have all your different types of ribbons, it's different occasions and things like that, that you can make bows with. You have, this is like burlap, your burlap bows. This right here is like a burlap type of material. Burlap, it's a little bit more sturdier than your typical bows. Your little thin bows. This is kind of hard to make a bow, but because of the material, this is cloth material and fabric material, and it's kind of hard to get it to fluff up because it'll soup down. So you would need to use this. It depends on what type of bow you're trying to achieve. So if you're trying to achieve a big full bow, then your fabric bows, to me, are not going to work when they're real big. And when they're this slim, you can incorporate it in with a bow, a handmade bow, using other different types of bow, using other types of wire ribbon. You can always incorporate, a fabric bows with wire ribbons. If I hope I'm making sense. I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, let me just leave this alone. Fabrics. material versus wired ribbon are two different things. So you have to, you know, you kind of have to play with it a little bit. And if you're not sure about it, then try to learn about it, you know, over social media, because there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of um, people who do bows on social media who can. I think Deco Mesh. Is it Deco Mesh? Deco somebody that I recently came across a few months ago, and I seen their website. I mean, seen their channel, and they do like a big fluffy type bows. But anyway, you know, you have to make sure that your material for your bows is going to actually work with what you're trying to do in short. Um, oh, let me show you. Don't be afraid of the pull bows, guy. This is a pull bow. Now, let me tell you something. I just got these from because I'm incorporating some other things into my gift basket business. My business is small. It's not big like some other people, but it's I do what I do on my end, okay? And I'm incorporating some things that I haven't put out on my channel yet, but there are things that I'm working with right now. That's going to come later down the pike, and I'm not saying necessarily for the channel. I'm saying for my own personal business. These are some things that I'm incorporating, and so whether or not I'll share them on the channel, I'll make that decision later on down the pike. But anyway, I'm doing some different things, and I needed me some pull. Okay, so I saw these on Temu. I thought these things was much bigger. These things are small. These things are small, but they're so cute. They're cute, and I want to keep them because they still, you know, what I'm using them for is not a big thing. So this is the pull bow from Temu, and I ordered a bunch of colors for this. So to make a long story short, this is your pull bow. They have these at Dollar Tree, and if you need to use yourself a pull bow to make it work out, use your pull bow. This is the pull bow. It has a string. For those, oh wait a minute. For those who don't know what a pull bow is, it's a bow that you just pull it into a bow. Now this, look, at the end of this is a little string, and you take this string and you pull it, you pull it, you pull it, you pull it, and voila, you got your little bow there. This is what you got to do right now to make it work out for your gifts, to get your gifts out on the street, get your gifts out in your business, some whichever way you're gonna do it. Don't be afraid of the pool bowl. Make it work. Make sure it goes with your gift. Do your whole entire gift well. Make sure that your shrink wrap bag is shrink very nice, very nice. It's not all shriveled up and you know the top is all over the place. Cut your top off real nice and neat. Make sure your packaging is nice and tight, and tie this into your gift and it'll work out. Make sure it's bigger though, because this one's small. You know, they got big poo-boos, okay? They got some, they got, the standard white ones at Dollar Tree. You might find them somewhere else at Dollar General somewhere. I don't know. I don't buy them that much from Dollar Tree. I don't buy poo-boos. I bought them, and I even did a very nice wedding gift with a poo-boo from Dollar Tree, the white one, and it looked very nice. It went very really well with the gift. So I bought this from Temu, all right. And this is the first time I bought like really. Now let me tell you something. This came in the mail, right? And I thought the bag was going to be much bigger. I'm looking like, what the hell? What is this? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't know. Maybe that was a different size. I'm going to open up one of these because this looks to be bigger. Because I didn't look at the measurements because I know either size was going to work with my gift, whether it was big or small. But I was thinking that it was going to be bigger. Now, this one looks like it's bigger. Let me see. Let's see. Because that one came separate. That one came separate. What we got here? Oh, okay. This one is bigger. Okay, let's see here. Let's see how this looks. Is it two strings or one string? Okay, so here we go with the pull string. Pull up. That's cute, guys. I don't care what nobody say. That's cute. It's bigger. The other one was smaller. See, that's smaller. I thought they all were small, but okay, I see this one. Maybe I ordered a different size than that one, but this is cute. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna get over here, guys, because every time I think this video is gonna be, when I do a video, it's gonna be not that long. It turns out to be one of the longest videos I make. So don't be afraid of the pull bows. Just find somewhere to get you a nice pull bow. Just don't, you don't have to Dollar Tree it up all the time, with your pull bows. These were $2. I got 5 of these for under $3 from Temu. Now these are big ones, and this came 5 in a pack, and I paid, I think it was $2.97 for 5 of these. Can't beat it. You can't beat this. Even at Dollar Tree, even at Dollar General, wherever we go. Okay, maybe Penny Shopping can beat us. Penny Shop can beat us. Yeah, oh yes. But just to because you do have to hunt around with penny shopping. You have to hunt around. You got to know your stuff when you do penny shopping. People know it. I can't get it. I ain't got time to learn it. I just say, Lord, I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. And if I learn it along the way, that's when I'll do it. But right now, let me just do what I got to do. So these are cute. These are cool bows. And bow it up if you got to. Don't let people discourage you and say, that's just a ribbon. That's just a little, make them a believer and use something nice. Okay. So I'm going to jump off this video. I'm sorry that it was this long, guys. You guys be blessed. Until the next video. Let me get to clean up this mess, because I tell you, every time I clean up, I mess around and make another mess. So, guys, you guys be blessed to the next video, okay? All right, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.